Okay guys, so the first thing we're gonna start with is our epoxy sculpting clay. So you need part A and part B, and you literally use it just like epoxy, like literally. So you need equal amounts, so this is what I do. Take a piece. Sometimes it gets a little stuck, but take a piece and roll it. So here's one piece. So when they're the same size, you put them together. Okay, so once you have it all smushed together, you have about 45 minutes to work with it. So do small pieces at a time. So we're gonna take our Christmas tree sleeve and just take little pieces. And we want this tree even. So we're gonna fill in all the little dents. Fill in all the dents because we just want this completely flat. You don't want these dents, guys. That's what I'm trying to show you. It's okay if it pokes out a little, but try to cover that as much as possible because we want it to look like a cone. Okay, so now I'm gonna speed the video up as I do this. So after you filled in all the holes, just take your 91% alcohol and just smooth out the lines. They don't have to be perfect, guys, because we kind of want those wrinkles. But when you paint it, you don't want a ton of lines. So just smooth the lines together. You don't have to blend anything. Just smooth the lines together, and then make sure your bottom is smoothed out as well as your top. Although we might add some more to the top because we want more of a point. So just take your alcohol and smooth it out, and then as long as it doesn't have those indents that makes it look like a Christmas tree. I'm trying to show you guys right here, but it still has little lumps, but that's fine. We just don't want the little indents that made it look exactly like a Christmas tree. Okay guys, so now you're gonna take some cardboard. Just get some cardboard in a bowl or a spoon, and then just trace your circle. Trace your circle. You want it bigger than the Christmas tree because this is going to be the bottom of our hat. Okay, so there, and then cut it out. Okay, we're going to take our piece and wrap the whole thing in foil. Okay? Okay, so once you have your wooden circle covered, take some oven baked clay, cover this whole thing. So smooth it out as flat as possible, and then we're gonna cover it, the whole entire thing. Now, once you have both sides covered, smooth it out as much as you can, and then put it in the oven to bake for 15 minutes or whatever your instructions on the oven baked clay that you're using. So now we're gonna take our lid and we're gonna literally do the same thing as we did with the base, is just fill in all these little spots with the epoxy sculpt. Okay, so now you're gonna take your tumbler and glue this on just like that. Glue it on top. Now that I glued it, I'm taking some air dry clay, just regular air dry clay. This is the brand. And I'm just kind of filling in the little space that I have right there and then blending it to the top. So you want to blend it in so like it goes like that. So in total, I used 3 different clays: air dry, Crayola air dry clay, super sculpty oven baked clay, and epoxy sculpt clay. So I'm gonna speed this up and I'll show you the result. So this is what you should have now after applying everything. So it should all blend. So this is what it looks like after covering the spaces on the bottom. And do not worry about the lines. Just blend them as good as you can, as smooth as you can, just to be smooth up against the epoxy sculpt clay. And now we're going to do the face. And I'm gonna do the face with epoxy sculpt again, because it just sticks to everything and it's easier. So this is what you should have, guys. So hope you're still with me here. Now you're gonna take your epoxy sculpt and then just roll out some lines, guys. You guys already know. Just roll it out as thin as you want it or as thick as you want it. And then I'm looking at mine from last year. And I'm kind of just pinching it and pushing it up against the hat, like the base of the hat. And I kind of did one eye bigger than the other because if you look at the hat, when he talks like to the side, one eye is always like doing the rock kind of thing, like his eyebrows kind of raised, although he doesn't have an eyebrow, but you guys understand. And then I just pinched it in the middle, and then so there we have our set of eyes. And the mouth is kind of funky too. Like when he talks, it kind of waves like that. So again. And you can kind of bend or dip where you want the mouth to dip. So I kind of, this mouth is a little crooked. I did a little crooked, guys. So there you go for the face. And now we just let it dry, and then we'll come back and use paint. You can use paint or you could use alcohol inks. I think I am going to use alcohol inks, but it's up to you what you like to use.